Hey guys, welcome back to the layout. Today we have a bit of a layout update for you.
What are you doing? That's my line!
I thought they wanted to see me.
Well, taking my thunder. So everybody, this is my wife Danielle.
Hi everyone.
And as she said, today we've got a little bit of a layout update for you. But before we do, I wanted to introduce everybody because there was such demand for it last video when we announced that we just got married. Or in the last video we were announcing I was getting married, and now we're married.
We got married on Saturday, October 15th, and we couldn't be more happier.
So anyways, I'm gonna get behind the camera and Danielle is gonna take off and I'll show you what I've done.
Bye!
Okay guys, so first, just something I picked up recently at just Walmart is a legit cutting board. So I don't actually have a cutting board or a good ruler for that matter. Now I do have a nice hobby knife set. This comes with 5 tips. They all look like they're the same shape, but that's nice that I've got another hobby knife and some blades for it. So that's awesome. Really happy about that. Other than that, let's kind of scoot around the layout. One of the actually, we'll just come right over here. One of the updates I have is actually I was having some problems with this guy again, the Proto 2000 FA2 or FA1, sorry, excuse me. I actually just sold my FA2s and I've got the undecorated on eBay right now. So the FA1s, they ran together fine, but the light was awfully dim. It was really dim. I just wasn't satisfied, and I had used the 8 to 9 pin, like they have a circuit board built in. Actually, I still have them, if I can open my drawer. So, I've got 2 in the bag here. Holy, I gotta zoom out. So, these are 2, but you can see the one here. So I had both of these circuit boards, one in each Locomotive, and then I just had the 8 pin to 9 pin and then the decoder. Well, that worked great actually. It controlled great. I know I've read in a couple places that a lot of people don't like that, but I had no problems. They actually ran great, you know, decent slow speed performance. Well, the light, and of course on this Locomotive I only have one light. The light bothered me a lot. It was just so dim. So, and I'm just gonna turn this on. It was so dim. And when I tried to wire an LED up, it wouldn't actually take, and it's because I wasn't even getting 1 volt out of the light output. Basically, even through the decoder, the circuit board was actually basically dampering it. So I ended up ripping the circuit boards out and hardwiring the decoders into them. Now, they are still 9 pins, but I had some 9 pin harnesses, so I went ahead and hardwired those harnesses and then plugged in the decoder. So now, and it was a little more confusing than that, but regardless, it's all good now. I'm just going to turn this on really quick, and you can see, and I don't have a before and after picture for you, but everything boots up. Much brighter, much brighter. If I come over here, just massive. You cannot see it on the camera, but the number boards actually light up as well. But it doesn't seem to be showing up on the camera. So that's awesome. Really actually happy with how those run and how the light turned out. So really happy about that. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit here. A little faster. There we go. Other than that, I've got this nice long train going. If you're not on my Facebook page and you have Facebook, I do recommend joining my Facebook group for my layout. It's actually just a page that you can like and get updates from. I always post it in the description. It's just that, you know, I post little pictures and videos of what I'm doing now. Obviously, I haven't been doing too much with the wedding, but now that that's over, I hope to get back in. I actually just cleaned up the layout. I'm just going to move you over a little bit here. And that tower's in the wrong spot, but that's just, again, because I've been trying to sort things out. I've sold some stuff on eBay. Nothing over here has changed whatsoever. I've talked about the buildings, the boxcars, the bakery that's supposed to go right here. Kris is still working on. Like I said, I kind of goosed and changed my mind last minute, just rotating the camera. And here we go. So I know I've mentioned this little team track ramp here. Boom. On the left there. I made that a while ago, but I finally got around to building my furlough freight and transfer kit. Now, it's not perfect because you have to remember, Dave doesn't like to paint. I don't like to paint. I'm not good at it. I don't like it. It's messy. I'm just not good at it. I get frustrated. But, oh my gosh, my little dolly here got knocked over. Poor thing. And good enough. So, this is a little kit now. It's nice. I really enjoy wood kits. I use super glue instead of wood glue. It seems to work just fine. I did end up painting the roof, the door, kind of the shingling. I didn't, or the windows as well. I didn't do the wood because I've heard a lot of complaints that when you paint wood kits, they tend to warp the wood, right? Because it's so thin. I don't know how true that is, but I decided against it. I like the new wood. I'm sure I can always get Kris to put some chalk or pastels on it. But it's a nice size. It fits good with my boxcars, and that was the plan, to put that for actually quite some time. Well, actually, initially it was supposed to go where the granary is, but as soon as I got that kit, then it was to go there. So other than the bakery, I've got all of my industries in. So what I want to start doing now is getting the rest of the buildings in that I'd like, and then starting some scenery. So I think for building wise, I may or may not have something in that corner, but probably not, and I'll just have kind of a mountain there, and I'll have some roads kind of getting where it needs to go. I'm not so good with visualization, so I may need to purchase some cars and actually see if I can have a parking lot here. I don't think so, because I think the road is approximately, I think somebody said almost 3 inches or something like that. Don't quote me on that, but you know, I may have a road just coming this way. Something I've been thinking about too, and Kris has been kind of harassing me as soon as I mention it, is I'm thinking about ripping up this area and putting in a turntable, because all of my stall tracks now are full, and the thing is I need a fuel track, and I'd like a repair and place track, and I just don't have the room. So I'm kind of thinking, playing around with the idea, if I come over here a little more, right off this turnout, kind of have it go up and have, depending on the size, and I'm not sure, I think I need at least the 110, because I really want to keep my F units together. I think I measured it out 110. Again, don't quote me. I haven't, that was weeks ago, and so much has happened, but I think I need the 110 foot, so kind of come in here, and I have no idea if it'll fit. You know, I'll have to print out the scale and kind of put it somewhere in here, and then have some stall tracks, and have a proper repair in place and a fuel track. So kicking around that, you know, turntables are quite expensive. I know from watching Sparky's video, I think he was telling me it was like $550 when I was talking to him about it, and it's like, holy, you know. So we'll see. I'm not, this is the one part of the layout where I really am not satisfied. I like the yard, I like all the industries, but with the locomotive facilities here, I'm not happy. The alternative would be to redo this section here to make these 2 tracks, larger so that I can park more than one train, you know, have probably my C424's multi-unit and the F units multi-unit, keep those as is, and then use this for both a repair in place and a fuel, you know, something like that. I'm not quite sure, guys. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions, but I'll probably print out a scale representation of the proper size turntable and kind of look into it. Anyways, guys, this has been way too long for a quick layout update. It's not very quick. I really apologize. It's just been a long time. I'm trying to remember everything I wanted to talk about. Another thing for the scenery. I've got some space behind here. Not a ton, but if I actually push this flush against the wall, I have about an inch. And I've seen a lot of kind of the British people using retaining walls, and I think they look so good. So I kind of had an idea to bring a retaining wall kind of along where the yard is and have it come up however high to scale it can be. And if I can get a lip, then I can get a lot of the background buildings, or I've seen people use like cardstock and whatnot and make background buildings, because I think if there's any place to have kind of a cityscape, it's behind the yard. So something just I've been kicking around. I really don't know what I'm gonna do other than that for scenery wise. Oh, sorry, I kicked the camera. I'm a bad dude. Scenery wise, again, some roads. Oh, I kicked the camera again. Some roads along there, maybe some background building or two with the bakery. Probably a large hill mountain here in that kind of S-bend with possibly a rock cut leading into kind of the industrial area. Obviously, I can't have it both sides, so not too sure. Still very up in the air again. I'm not very good at visualizing. I wanted to make sure my track work was excellent, and I really, you know, this is a functional layout at this time. I can have people over and run trains, and that's what I like. And once I have the bakery there, then there's buildings everywhere. One last thing. This junkyard. I like it. I kind of like it. I don't really like it, let's face it. My whole layout's based around kind of food, drink, and the storage and shipment of that. And the junkyard is the one thing that doesn't fit. Now, I have a lot of gondolas, and the thing about gondolas is I can make custom loads and kind of use them however I need to and modify my history. But I'm not quite sure. The junkyard sort of works because you know, a lot of people can have scrap metal from, you know, their mechanical machinery, that made no sense, machinery breaking down, and their mechanical equipment, that's what I wanted to say, breaking down or being recycled. So I could turn that into some sort of recycling or still just the junkyard. I also thought about maybe making that more of a landfill or a dump because of all the waste from them. But the recycling is a good one too, because, you know, you can recycle metals, plastics, cardboard, paper, you know, all of that stuff. So that would allow me to keep that area in my gondolas and you know, some of my loads I've already have, but also make new ones. I don't know, again, just kind of spitballing, wasting everybody's time. This is going to be like almost 20 minutes by the time I'm done, so I'm going to wrap this up now. Sorry for talking your guys' ear off. I hope you enjoyed meeting Danielle. I don't think she'll be in many videos, but I got a lot of requests last time for her after I mentioned that we were getting married, and now that we are married, you know, everybody kind of wanted a hi there. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed my nonsense and my rambling as always. So thank you guys for watching. I don't have my YouTube shirt on this time, but thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, please don't forget to thumbs up it. Any comments, criticisms, or questions, please go go ahead and post below. Again, any suggestions for scenery, you know, that kind of stuff, please feel free. I'm open to, you know me, I'm very open. I certainly know I'm not the smartest dude and I'm not the best with scenery, so suggestions are more than welcome. And if you're not and you want to be, and you want to watch some more awesome videos like this, again, I always say that I probably won't talk so much in the next one, but that's clearly a lie. So please subscribe if you're not already. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, enjoy your bacon.